Hey everyone, hope everybody had an awesome week. I'm popping on here for our weekly rate update. Um, awesome. I'm getting my studio set up. Hopefully, it's a little bit better than it was. But hey, hope you had an awesome week. Hope you crushed your goals. If you're new to watching here, I do this rate update every Friday going into the weekend, just so we know exactly what the rates are going to look like whenever we're out looking at those open houses. Maybe doing any showings with the realtors. I have a lot of realtors who listen to this, and if you are a realtor out there, hey, message me. Let me know. I'd love to work with you. I'd love to take you out to a coffee, out to a lunch, let you know what I can do. I'm working with a company now that is super, super fast. Speed is kind of the key. So that's what we're doing. Average clear to close, 14 days. Awesome, awesome stuff. So, hey, I'm Ryan Lee with Planet Cheapskate. If this is your first time joining us, I do this rate update every weekend, every Friday going into the weekend, so you know exactly what the rates look like. Now, this isn't the rates that you can go to your local bank, go down to your credit union and get. These are rates that I get by making 50 of the most aggressively priced banks compete. And then we have they show me what they got and then I give it to you. So I do this every Friday so you kind of know you're going to get a good deal if you're going to a bank, going to a credit union. If you're in Kansas, then I can help you out and we can get you an awesome rate. I am going to be expanding to where eventually I'm going to be able to help all the US, but that's kind of down the road. I'm just trying to get the wheels in motion because I'm doing my own thing now. So I'm an independent broker, got my own business going, and I'm just kind of getting the wheels to motion for that. So far so good. I'm helping two families, and we are stoked because we got them awesome, awesome low rates, and got their offers accepted. Both of these deals were FHA deals, which if you're out there in the industry, you know are very, very hard to get accepted. If you haven't yet, watch my video that I have. I have a video where I tell you all the secrets about getting your offer accepted if you have an FHA, if you have a USDA, if you have a VA, going up against those conventional or those cash offers. That video is going to help put you in a better spot. So, um, with that said, if you haven't yet, I'd love to invite you to personally subscribe. My dream is to build a community where we all help each other out through this very stressful time, even beyond having your home and having your mortgage. You're going to want to know what the rates are just so you know if it's time for you to refinance. So it's very, very, you can follow me on Instagram where you can, I'm seeing that there was an in-state connection. So just want to make sure everything's good. You can follow me on Instagram and you can kind of see a behind the scenes look at my life. I post on there kind of things that are just, let you know that I'm kind of a wild and crazy guy and just, high and tight like these videos are, or like my other videos are. I let loose a little bit, not a total square. So, I'd like to invite you to follow me on Instagram, subscribe here on YouTube. And I was doing a housing market update, and so there was a lot of debacle about the housing market update because I went to this website where I was getting really good and consistent statistics, and then I don't know if someone like lost their job or they went on vacation and never came back or what, but then they just fell off the map as far as giving me the updates. So I'm trying to put something together with the housing market. Some of my longtime subscribers, thank you for your patience with that. The housing market is going to be back in some form, but right now I just have a ton of stuff on my plate trying to start my own business. But I do want to do that housing market update because it was really good statistics. We were able to predict kind of what's going on now as far as housing prices coming down and all that. So realtor classes, I am going to be doing realtor classes probably, with all the crazy moving moves that have been going on. I was going to try to do one in August, but it's probably going to be September before I get one together. But I am going to still be doing the realtor classes probably every other month at Security First, which is a title company here in Wichita, Kansas. If they're very successful, if I have some realtors out there in the other parts of the US that want me to come and do those classes, I'm not opposed to it. Just let me know. We have a pretty good turnout at the ones that I do. So that is that. I explained the rates. These are not rates you can go to the bank, credit union, demand. These are rates that I get by making them compete. Whenever you make those banks compete, that's when you're going to get your best rates. So Always go to a broker. Don't fool around with the banks and the credit unions. So without further ado, let's get right to these rates. Rates are looking really good. Conventional is at 5.375 with an APR of 5.642. FHA is at 4.5 with an APR of 5.495. And VA is at 4.5 with an APR of 4.695. And USDA is at 4.5 with an APR of 4.939. So very, very good rates there. We are getting a little bit of a rate relief. Got a funny thumbnail. I got Jerome Powell. Those of you who don't know, just see an old guy. That's Jerome Powell. That's the head chairman of the Fed, and he's the one that sets the monetary policy. He's the one that kind of controls rates going high or rates going low. Is that guy there? So that's why I'm kind of like not trying to hear what he has to say, but we're going to make those banks compete because a certain aspect of interest rates we don't have any control over. But what we do have control over is we can cut in a little bit into that profit margin those banks and those credit unions have, and then give it back to your family. I talked to a guy today who was working with me a little bit back last October, and anytime I don't like kind of take a deal to fulfillment, if I don't help someone out to their close, it's my fault. It's not their fault. And so I said, hey man, I apologize. I didn't make a good connection with you. Something happened to where you chose to go with another lender. I just hope you got a good rate. Talking to him a little bit, I found out that he did get a little bit higher rate than I could have got. And I said, look, man, I really wish I could have made that connection because I could have saved you about $5,400 on your rate. Just saving that in interest between what they were offering and what I was able to get. But that's my failure. Hopefully, I have some systems in place now going forward. I'm with a stronger company that I can not let those people fall between the cracks because I don't want to do that. I'm a kind individual. I just sometimes I get really overwhelmed because it's really there's a lot of demand, and when people really figure out the way this thing works, then they're pretty amazed by it, and they're pretty amazed by what they're able to get. So that's all I got for you this week. Hopefully everybody has a happy and safe weekend. Thank you for tuning in, and if you haven't yet, go ahead and subscribe. Let's take this thing straight to the moon. All right, take care. Bye bye.